Hello, welcome to episode 20 of Oxygen Not Included at the hardest map with all the difficulties sliders set to maximum. So a bunch of cycles have gone by, and what I've done is just a little maintenance stuff here and there. I'm about to launch the rocket. Let me check the inside. So I decked out the inside. It looks like I was putting the finishing touches. I want to get a little I put in even wallpaper in here. But what I've got going on, let's check the rooms. We've got a barracks, a mess hall, and then kind of a generic room. I have plumbing set up. Just water's going to run to this little toilet. I've got a hand sanitizer because I know disease is super active right now. I'm putting oxalate in here. I want to get, 2,000 kilograms of oxalate. Hopefully that'll keep oxygen going in here. I've got a bunch of plastic, 1,000 kilograms of plastic, and orbital data collection lab. So once I finish this wiring, we can launch. I'm just going to go into a low orbit to do some outer space research. I need to find a dupe to do this work. And I checked the dupes. I don't have any dupe that has likes going into space. What is it called? Starry-eyed. So Lyra's kind of an all-purpose builder dupe. That I don't think I will need for anything special. So Lyra is going to be my pilot. The big thing is that this area was not working. I had these sea cums were not getting fed. They weren't getting the polluted. I had imagined these fish would be dropping polluted dirt everywhere, and it would automatically be fed. But the fish all gathered around here, and so a lot of these sea cums were not getting fed, and just a lot of the mechanics was not working. So I had to rearrange it a little bit. So what I did to take care of feeding all these sea cums, keeping them fed, is I have a bunch of, let me switch this, storage bins that hold polluted dirt with increasing levels of priority. We've got a priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's storage bins that hold polluted dirt. I also have the sea cums. Pretty much everything is being collected and shipped. Let's check the shipping here. I'm picking up everything that falls down and shipping it all out to the end here. Here it says, hey, if it's a sea cum leaf, let's save it, and then I can put it into this fish feeder. So all the fish are going to eat sea cums. Oh, that was the other thing I don't know if I had happened in the last episode, but the fish were all starving because they will not naturally eat the sea cum. I thought that once they were tame, they would just be able to eat this stuff for free, but no. They only are tame. They will only eat it out of a feeder, otherwise they are starving. Let's see if I can copy the settings here. It looks like we've got another sea cum needs to go there. So that was an issue. So the fish definitely need a fish feeder. And I have this set. So if there's sea cum leaves, they get dropped off here. If there are pacu eggs, this is a decider here, then the pacu eggs will go up here, and this will says if there are less than 27 in the room, then keep the egg up high up here. And I put it so the egg is out of reach. When they hatch, they will fall into the water. If there's more than 27 eggs, they get shipped out and dropped off into this place. And if I look in here, there's just a ton of pacus flopping around in there. And then when they dive, when they drown or whatever, they will get turned into fish food or into seafood at the grill. It looks like there must be. I'm going to do a little sweep here. Oh, there is already a sweep action. It looks like there's some chlorine getting dropped off in there. So I redid this bottom one, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding the top one so that it has the same sort of setup with the same. So that's going to take a while. I also promoted a few dupes. If I look at my skills, I've got 3 dupes that can do mechatronic building right now. So that's a high skill to be able to do that. So 3 dupes are able to do that. I lost, in this little process of building here, I lost this miscellaneous room. So it's just a little too large. The room size is 122. It has to be under 120. So I'm going to delete this. Let's deconstruct that smart battery. And I'm going to close this off. And I built a new battery up here made out of iridium so it can withstand the heat. I also put some iridium sweepers here to sweep stuff up. And hopefully they'll clean up all this rubble. They'll ship it down here. It'll get cycled through where these steam turbines will try to extract heat from it. And then we'll drop it out. I also went ahead and I started carving this stuff up. You know, that's a low priority dig. I'm gonna, if I carve all this stuff up, eventually then I can, what can I do? Eventually then I can cap this up and fill it with oxygen, and it'll be warm, but it'll be able to be tolerable. I won't need Atmos suits to go in here anymore, and basically I can reclaim all this real estate up here. So what else would I want to do? So I wonder if Lyra's done in the skills. Lyra. Where's Lyra? Yes. So you are just going to be a rocket. And I wonder... Orbital data collection lab. So she needs to use the lab also. So let's get her... Pilot a rocket. Work the lab. And we'll send her up into space. I think that should work. So let's go up to here. Let's see. Change the crew is going to be... Lyra. I don't see Lyra. There she is. Builder Lyra. She's a pilot now, so she will be the pilot. And let's change her destination. Let's just go just a minimum distance away just to fly into space. Let me check the inside. Have I built it? No, it's not all built yet. Let's get this stuff built. Just that power line. And then we will launch her. All right. Also in the meantime, I've got a dining room with no wallpaper, so let's think about a wallpaper. A drywall. Ooh, what's this? Waterlogged databank. Shadowy figures. Arcade. Southwest. Let's go with the Southwest style. Alright. I still could maybe use a rancher. A farmer with green thumb. That's a really good farmer. Boy, that is tempting, but I don't know that I'm farming all that much anymore. I've got one dedicated farmer. I think I've got so much food, I'm going to start eliminating some of these plants. Oh, see that thing? I got all the mecha, all the auto sweeper set up in here to clean these out. So for these ranches, it scoops up everything, puts it over here where it decides, hey, if it's a lum egg, drop the egg. If it's not an egg, just throw it in the mega storage. Where are we at for feather fibers? 0 fibers. That is a problem. But these guys have been starting to grow their fibers. So we've got 91%. You know, some of these have got 96%. So this is working that they're getting fed periodically. When these guys hatch out of these lums, I've been killing them and throwing them in there. So you've got 3 lum, what do they call it, ranches here. And I'll maybe have a 4th one up here. But this has only got 1 little lumlet in it. I haven't decided if I'm going to try to do another thing in here with these. You know, whether I move the... You know, plant another one up here and make this another ranch. I'm not sure. And it does look like these overgrow nodes can each only have 2 adult lums for food. Otherwise they start to starve because they eat too much. It looks like I could put another, and this one is glum because he's not being groomed. You know, for the short term, maybe I should just put make it a little 1 lum ranch. Just in the short term. like that. So these guys, let's see. New printer, yeah. I would have loved to have taken that farmer like 100 cycles ago or near the beginning. But now I'm going to hold out for a rancher. I've got bedroom space. I can expand the bedrooms, but I unfortunately sort of ran out of dining room space. I might do something funny and maybe like put a little ladder here and make another bedroom up here. I mean, not bedroom. I could expand the dining room here and the bedrooms up there. That would be kind of a funky, weird setup, but I guess I built my refrigeration area too close. All right, let's check the inside of the spaceship and see if the building's done. It looks like the building's done, so I think we're ready to launch, I hope. I also set up a little thing here. This should open it up. Oh no, it's not. They're not finished with the, we've got a little bit of automation needed up there. So let me just manually open that up. And it also opens very slowly. I guess I could power it. Let's get some conductive wire all the way up there. I don't know if I have to build this out of steel or iridium. I've got a lot of iridium. Why don't we just go with iridium right now? That way these will open and close pretty fast if I need to. All right, and another project. This is dormant right now. So maybe I will take this opportunity to, you know, make a little storage bin for this, just a place to put coal. Is this all abyssalite? No. All right, something like this. Just that in the future I'll have a place to pool it all and not, I'll be able to reclaim some of this area. I don't even think I need more down there. Solid abyssalite. Yeah. Just to keep the coldness in when I build this is the idea. All right. And oh, one final thing that I was doing is down here, this, unfortunately, I let some what are the slime lung germs are out. So we've got slime lung in the base, and it's kind of, I don't know what to do about it. Does it live on carbon dioxide or does it very slowly die? I think it very slowly dies. As long as there's no poison or polluted gas down here, we're good. But this does kind of bother me a little bit. But this area, I want to seal it up. I want to analyze it, seal it up, and get rid of those germs that are around there. Let's just, oops. I don't know when it's going to become active again, but let's suck out the gas that's around here. You know, I could try to just purify it, but I think what I'd rather do, let's get a ventilation system here. Let's pump it out. And bring it over here. And let's get a little chlorine zone. Something like this. And there's a little, this is like a vacuum seal here because we've got salt water, but I can kill this. I can dig that out. That will release chlorine gas to fill this up, and then that'll kind of purify all these germs. Oh no, it's getting active. Oh boy. I swear it was dormant just a minute ago. Alright, well, let's seal it in. That's too bad. You know what? It's already... I don't know if it'll continue to expel. It might be... Yeah, it's overpressured. Okay, so I will analyze this. Let's get that done really quickly. Let's analyze it and then scoop it out of there. So one of the ways that I kind of get things done faster with this sort of situation is let me fill in some of these tiles here. What sort of tiles do we have? Looks like granite, mafic rock. Okay, let's put some mafic tiles around here just to fill it in. Do I want to do that? Sure. Yeah, we'll jump through here. We'll kind of fill in the gaps so that when I do start sucking the air out of it, it'll become a vacuum that much faster. All right, let's see. Did I launch the ship? I thought I launched. Oh, no, I'm waiting for this to open. Wonder why it's not opening. Priority 9. Let's get this done. I want somebody to open that door. Is it not reachable? Bunker door locked. Oh, because the automation wire is messing it up. There's probably a little bit of wire, but not enough wire. That's why it's remaining locked. Okay, so I will have to wait a little. Oh, I forgot to put food in here. Let's get like 10 kilograms of something edible. What food should I put in there? Maybe cook seafood because there is some... Where's my refrigerator? I think there might be some radiation exposure, so that's why I wanted to go with seafood up in that area. Alright, yep, so digging that out. That should be fine. Analyzing that. I'll try to fill it in a little bit. Is it working? Where's our automation here? It's got automation. I wonder why this is not opening. Status open. Okay. Waiting duplicate to open the door. Sort of thought it would go by itself. Does a dupe have to go up there and say it? Why are we jumping back and forth? That's odd. Oh, just when he gets up there, it's time for dinner for Builder Ada. I wonder what the deal is with this jumping side to side. Open. Priority 9, let's get this done, dupes. You know, let's go ahead and get the power up there too while we're at it. Okay. Yeah, this should be circling around. I guess it kind of getting stuck here. 129 degrees. These things don't seem to be kicking in ever. The steam is 124 degrees. It is kind of low. They're just not cooling off that fast, it seems like. I wonder if these ladders need to be lower. Why is this, Can they get there? Yep, beryllium. Change setting. It's weird that they find it better to hop up than just to climb straight up. What are we doing in here? No automation wire connected, that's fine. But it's not getting charged. Oh, because it's sitting in shade. That's why it's not collecting any power. Oh, they're giving food to it, maybe? Oh, we got a starving critter. Which one is starving? One of these guys. A couple of them are about to become ripe. Gonna open some more of these guys up in the hopes that maybe some of these will fly down and pollinate some of these plants. Alright, why is this not opening? And why is this one closing? It's called closing. Oh, is this set to close? Let me check the automation. Oh yeah, that's set to close. So if I switch to... Current state locked. Pending door state change to locked. Oh man, that is very, very slow. They really need to be powered up. Stuff is falling down. Alright, anything going on here? Almost done with the oxygen vent. Okay, let's make this priorities. This will be the second highest priority. This is the high priority. I wonder why this says pending door state change. Like it doesn't have a state change. Okay, open. Okay, signal switch says they're open. Current state opened. What's going on? Do we have food in there? 10 kilograms. I don't see any food in there. Okay, let's make this a priority 8. So we get that delivered quickly. here, let's make this fridge. Cooked seafood. 5, 6. So we should be able to cook up some seafood. Got a lot of paku fries. Let's attack 1 or 2 of them. All right. Oh, how are these guys doing? So we should start, if we're not attacking them, let's relocate them. All right, what's our going for speed? This is kind of slow. That could be another problem, is I got the speed so slow. All right, let's cook it up. Let's see what the priority on this is. That's set for 3. So they should fill up that refrigerator first with the seafood as they cook it. Is there only... Okay, let's get a few more attackers. There we go. Now a few people can do that attacking job. Unreachable moves. Not sure why that is. Let's see if these are... The logic should be set for these already. It looks like, though, this one isn't set up. Let's get a conveyor rail here. What are we doing? Oh, let's just make this 10 kilograms. Is this what I want? Granite? Let me go ahead and switch this to igneous rock. Like that. Okay, igneous rock, igneous rock. How are we doing? Where's that food getting cooked? Here we are. So let's see, cook it, and then hopefully it gets delivered to this refrigerator. Sweep it up. Okay, they put it in that refrigerator, and then from this refrigerator, which is a 6, they should be picking it up and throwing it up in this refrigerator. Nine. Why don't we get this cooked seafood in there? Alright, and now it's open, so that's working. So I can open it up. I just want to get some food delivered and then... Once we get some food in there, then we can ship the dupes off to space. What do we have in here? 12 fish available. Oh, another thing I did is this... There is this... Here, this water here I finally swept up. And I shipped that all over to the fish tanks. Is there more that should be going to the fish tanks? Perhaps. Got a bunch of water over here. Let's go ahead and clean it up. Something like that. All right, have we got our research? Yes, we've got that research. Let's hollow it out. Let's fill it in a little bit more. Oh yeah, they're just already vacuuming it out. So we want to hurry on this, get this built. I want to vacuum this out. You know what? Let's hold off. Let's not waste our energy until we've got this sealed in. I want to, once it's sealed and we've got all the stuff out of it, then I will vacuum it. All right, something like that. All right, and let's seal this in. I definitely want to get those data banks out of there. Do I have a super rancher? Another great farmer. Oh my gosh, but anemic is terrible. Nope. Okay, reject them all. How we doing? I don't see any food yet in here. No food. Who's not delivering food? Errands? What type? This is a supplying? A storing? I think nobody's probably prioritizing storing. So Nisbet, after you operate, let's have you work on storing and supplying after you cook. And Builder Lyra, you can also do supplying and storing. For now, you're just a researcher, though. Oh, we got a little bit of food in there. 1 kilogram. I don't know how many calories that is. 1 measly kilogram. Oh, this should tell me it's 1,600 calories. That's not. That's barely anything. We need more. Let's bring the rest up there. Cook it. Throw it in the refrigerator and then send it up. All right. Let's relocate some more pacus up here. Looks like we're filling up. Eventually I can let this spill over. Oh, they're eating seacums. Let's relocate some more. All right, let's get going with this food. We're up to 3,200 calories. That's almost a day's worth of food. I would rather have a cycle. I'd rather have a little more, because they eat 4,000 per day, or no, 2,000 per day. No power here. Why is there no power? Okay, let's get this power set. Oh yes, this is not set up at all yet. I've got to get these things built. Okay, I'm going to let it spill over. All right, how are we doing? 6,400 calories. Close. That's 3 days worth of food. You know, that might be just enough for me to do it. How many calories? Well, it's not great, but it's enough for us to launch. Let's do it. Rocket. Begin the launch sequence. Oh, it's incomplete. What's incomplete? We need a pilot and crew. There is no crew. There's just a pilot. Did I set the crew? Change crew. Nobody. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to close this. Let's watch the interior here a little bit and see how it goes. Alright, doing work. That's wonderful. We got charged with the battery. Stress level 0%. That's nice. Alright, let's come back. And hopefully we don't kill her. Lyra is up there in space. I have to remember to open the doors before I bring her back down. Alright, let's get these set. Each storage bin holds about 100 kilograms. Let's copy the settings to the storage bins. This is where I'm going to set my polluted dirt. And then priorities. This needs to be 6, 5, 4. This is at the polluted dirt cycles its way down. 4. Is that right? Priority 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got polluted dirt going in there. It's too bad they're trying to manually deliver it. Ideally, we'll have enough polluted... What's going on? He's taking them out of one and putting them... Oh boy. Yeah, we've got dupes running around. Okay, let's take the conveyor loader. Let's copy the settings. This conveyor loader is special. This one is set to not pick up these leaves, the Seacom leaves. The leaves get dropped off, and then they're not put into the conveyor loader. They just get put up into the feeder, is the idea. But all the other ones here will pick up everything, including Seacom leaves. And then ship it down. Alright, Seacom leaves, copy settings. Alright, how are we doing in space? Oh, high stress. Lyra's got stress already. Why is her stress so high? Oh, she soiled her suit. She's wearing a suit. I should have had her take it off. Well, let's land. I forgot to have her take her suit off. Oh, no, I don't want to have her land yet. Star map. This, we're going to wait here a little bit longer. We're not going to abandon. Might take her a while to land. Oh, look, it's got like a crack in it. Oh, and it shows the other asteroid hit it. Alright, well, she's going to come down. Next time I got to remember to have her take her suit off when she gets in the ship. Alright. Did she make it? She landed. The suit's going to be a mess. It's going to spill all over. Yep, spoiled suit. That's too bad. So we got Germy water in here. Yep, that's going to be a mess. All right, we will send her up again in a moment. Next time I'll remember to take the suit off. This is too bad to get germs in here. You know what I'm going to do? We will slowly work on... Where are the germs? They're kind of localized, but they're just going to spread. Because food poisoning, I think, thrives in polluted water. But the plan is going to be seal this up, suck everything out of it, get rid of all the germs. These fish are in here. Let's relocate them. Alright, was I going to suck this out? Yep. Let's get the power. Alright, let's try to send Lyra back up to space, and this time remember to take her suit off. After I check who's in here. I'm going to slow it down a bit. This is getting too fast for me. Oops, net skills. Tiding. You know, I could go with decreased construction. Let's reject them all, but someday I might take Bionic dupes, a couple. In the meantime, let's check the interior. Food's good. Alright, let's send her up again. Okay. choose a destination. Let's go out and let's launch it again. This time when Lyra gets in there, let's take off her suit. I can speed it up a little bit. Oh, yep, it's still open. Open doors. Let's get in. Launch. Shut the doors. Let's check what's going on in here. Okay, so now, Lyra, unequip your suit. So what kind of stress is she suffering in here? Morale is great. Stress, 60% stress already. Soggy feet. Well, that should go away. It's getting 10% worse per cycle. I should have made sure she was on like a bed rest before she came up here. I wonder if there's any other furniture that reduces stress. Alright, well, she's going to keep chugging away at that. Water's filling up. How are we doing down here with this polluted oxygen vent? Okay, let's finish this off here. Priority 9 it. How are we doing for germs? A little bit of slime lung germs. Is it getting worse or better? %3 dead per cycle. That's very slowly. Polluted oxygen with no germs in it, because if those germs get in there, they get killed in the chlorine. I see there is little puffs of polluted oxygen in here. Okay, let's seal it up and turn this back on. And I think it's time to get more research done. We can probably plug these boys in again and get back to research. Now that they're eating a lot of seafood, that might help with the radiation. Turn that on. And what research were we at? Looks like we're on radiation refinement. We need some applied science research, and then who knows what I'm going to do next. Hydrocarbons? Do I already have that? Hydrocarbon propulsion. Yeah, we'd like to get petroleum engines. Not that I have access to petroleum. I think there is this little, tiny little bit of oil. Yeah, we got some oil down there. That could be something worth going into. Polluted water in there. Alright. Maybe I'll dig my way down. Let's go back to shale here and... see what there is to see down there. Is this more polluted oxygen? Yes. Is that all slime lung? It's no slime lung from here, though. I wonder what's polluted about it. Why does it say it's polluted? Oh, it's just polluted oxygen, not germy. Okay, and not infectious polluted oxygen. That's what I was confused by. Oh, how are these guys doing? We have tail feathers yet? Scale growth 100%. Yes. Okay, let's relocate you. Anyone else? Scale growth 100%. Excellent. Nope, that might be the same one. Maybe that little green at the end means their tail feather is ready to go. Lullaby. This one's not getting lullabied. Okay, how are we doing up in space here? Stress 61%. It's climbed a little bit, but not too much. We've got food. Oxygen levels are good. How many databanks? 28 databanks. That's good. So I'm going to have to make sure Lyra gets maxed out. She might get her own private massage table. Do we do it? Alright, let's do something like that. Let's make another massage parlor. This one will just be Lyra's special. Okay, something like that. How are we doing here? Pretty good. We've not... Oh yeah, they were still dumping stuff in here. And it's cycling through pretty fast. Yeah, we're picking up all these loose scraps that are laying around. Let's sweep that up. Looks like we've swept up almost everything around this area. Maybe here I'll dig out this. Let's not make that out of shale. Let's cancel these. Let's make them out of this igneous rock around here. Something like that. So I'll dig this out. It'll fall down. This sweeper should be able to sweep up the majority of it. And maybe at some point I can just cap this off. This is interesting. I think what's happening is it leaks out and it spills over here and it gets into space. And since it's a liquid in space, it evaporates. So right now this volcano is not doing much of anything. It would be interesting to get over here and harvest this hydrogen vent and start taking advantage of that. Let's see. Do I have to go up and over? I can't even fit through that space. Do I have to come at it from below? I'm nervous. So this steam is pretty hot. It's very weird how I have to get in there. It's kind of like up and over. Even once I get in there. Even once I get in there, I don't know where I'm going to build my power generation. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. Deal with it some other time. Alright, how are we doing in space? Uh-oh. Why didn't she... Oh, I have this... Oh, gosh. I had disabled that because I didn't want random dupes coming through there. So now she's got soggy feet. Her stress is going up. Alright. Lyra, let's put this back on again. Why am I not... There's a suit. Let's put that on, and then we'll land this ship. Alright, second mistake. I didn't want random dupes going in there to use that for the bathroom. So I disabled it temporarily. Alright, yep, her stress is going up. Let's take our ship. Let's relocate it back. Alright, we want to mop this stuff up and haul it out of here before it fills the air with polluted oxygen. What do we have? 35 databanks. Not great, but not terrible. Yep, mop it all up. And let's scoop this all out of here. Oh, what's she still doing? I thought she was landed. Oh, she's still landing, so she was doing research as she was landing. Okay, come out of there. Let's dump all that polluted water away so it doesn't off-gas. Alright, that was an interesting lesson. If it's not one thing, it's another. Alright, how are we doing here? Looks like I might be missing one of these things. Okay, let's copy my sweeper over here. Water is still pouring in. Slowly but surely we're filling up. How many? Here we go. Critter sensor. I want to get up to 27. No automation wire. Alright, there we go. Let's get that wire deal going. So then we'll have lots... Look at all these fish hopping. Lots of fish available. We're exploring... Oh! I don't know if I want to go through that. Let's cancel that. Oh, the oil fisher's here. Maybe I want to go around it. I don't want to get stung I don't know if they'll get stung wearing these Atmos suits, but I don't want to risk it. I don't have much experience playing with those. I've actually never done a nuclear reactor. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done with this game. Let's think about going over here. Alright, so we'll dig our way down, get access to this leaky oil. Looks like we're processing copper here. It's very hot. Looks like I forgot to take out a vent. I don't know why there's a gas vent in there. Pumping away. So things are getting up here. They're getting cleaned out. Is this a vacuum? Yes, that's a vacuum. So we can... You know what I might want to do? Let's go ahead. Oh boy. Oh, slime lung everywhere. Oh my gosh. I need to make sure there's no polluted oxygen around here. Let's put some deodorizers up. Let's go ahead and mop this stuff up. Maybe I'll keep sucking stuff out of here. If there's any polluted oxygen, this slime lung is going to multiply like crazy. Carbon dioxide, it'll die, but slowly. Oxygen will kill it somewhat slowly. And I do see some spots of polluted oxygen down around here. Yeah, there's some polluted oxygen here. Yeah. Oh, how far is the slime lung spread? Oh, we've got slime lung up here now. I've got to eliminate all polluted oxygen. Alright, we got tail feathers done. Let's relocate you back there. Okay, so this, did they make the second massage parlor? Yes. I don't know if it's a room yet. It is a room. This is going to be reserved for Lyra. And she's going to be no stress. Let's get all the stress done for Lyra when she gets a chance. But I think I'm about ready to call it. I've got my little space. I've done a little space exploration. How are we doing on research? Awaiting rad bolts. Almost 101. So I guess we will start chugging away at the research again after radiation is done. You know what? Let's switch it. Let's go right ahead and start doing hydrocarbons. Can I afford to advance hydrocarbons? Let's start with hydrocarbons. Oh, polluted, lot of polluted oxygen up here. I'm just doing my effort to eliminate any chance there being slime lung germs, because I've got no way to combat slime lung germs if they start to get out of hand. You know what? Let's cancel this. Let's go ahead and put in a little transformer. You know what? Screw it. Eventually I will recover all this heavy watt wire. Oh, I see little spots here and there. Last thing I need is my base to be overrun with slime lung germs. Yep, they're up here. People are being exposed. Yep, get some sand in here. Scoop it all up. There's polluted oxygen over there. Alright, I think I'm going to call the session pretty soon, though. Maybe I'll send her up one more time into space. If she's totally relaxed there. Yeah, let her finish massaging. And then we'll send her up again, making sure that this has been restored. Let's view the interior. Yep, they swept up all the polluted dirt, or the polluted water. This is rotten. Let's sweep that out of there. We need some fish to fill in there. Some fresh fish. And we can send her up again. What do we got going on here? It looks like I'm missing another sweeper. Kind of our primary sweeper. Alright, this area is looking good. I've got a lot of bottles of salt water there. Should I go sweep those up? Let's get those bottles of salt water out of here. Just to make things extra clean. Oh, I'm stressed about these germs. It's not much. But it's pretty bad. This is really bad down here. Yeah, this might have been a mistake to break away into here and open that up. I don't mind little puffs of chlorine at the moment. That'll kill these germs pretty fast. How are we doing here? Leaky oil fissure. Oil at 326 degrees. Okay, let's get... Is there a Saturn career trap? I don't understand. I don't know how those work exactly, but let's try to seal these in a little bit. Looks like we're gonna get some melting ice. But perhaps I can seal this off and start sucking it up. Oh, let's also analyze it. I'll suck it up, send it out, and we'll have access to petroleum in the near future. Oh, what do we got? Wait, do we have slime lung? Oh no, food poisoning. Food poisoning? That's disappointing. Probably they were cleaning up pea water or something like that and got food poisoning germs. It's so odd because it's not like they're not eating. Their food's all getting cleaned. I don't know exactly where they're picking it up, but maybe it's just because the difficulty level they're so prone. Oh, Farmer Murray's having a little phone call. Is no one answering? Oh, there we go. Alright, so other thoughts for the future. What I might do off camera is move the rec room stuff over to here or up here. Make this into an official ranch. Maybe this will be a ranch up here. This will be an area for random equipment and mechanical work. And these tame dupes, or lums, I might put the tame ones all together somewhere. Just like I did with the, these poke shells. These poke shells are tame, they're not doing anything. They'll just live out their lives and apparently occasionally molt. And give me some little poke shell molts. But they're kind of self-sufficient. They'll never get, you know, they'll live out their lives since they're wild without causing any problems. Alright, is Lyra done? Nope, she's still getting massaged. Her stress is at 11. She's almost done, but that'll be the goal for next time. And maybe let's get some more research done. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Pause it. Bye-bye.